Hey, welcome back to the shop. So did anybody notice that I skipped class last weekend? Well, I did. But I will tell you this, last weekend was the most productive weekend I've had out here in the Hinkle shop in weeks and weeks and weeks. That snowstorm messed me up trying to get James's toy box finished. That got pushed in between things going on. I'm going to try to put a picture or two of that toy box one place or the other, but I don't have it here anymore. It's been delivered to James and he's happy and he's got it. So what did I do last week? What did I do to keep busy? I finished up James's toy box. I got that finished. We had that snowstorm and the party, or was that the week before? Can't keep track of time anymore. Let's just concentrate on last week, can we please? So last weekend I got most of the trim made for the barn door. As you can see, we got that stuff done. It's ready for paint. This is ready for paint. That's ready for paint. I told y'all that I was making a sign for my brother-in-law Dan. That is 95% finished. I can't show you because, again, he follows the channel and he'll see it, and I'm doing some fancy stuff with it above and beyond what he thinks I'm doing with it. Just want to make sure that it is worthy of our trade, which I've told you before, we're going to trade for something that goes pew pew pew, so we're going to do that. I am happy to tell you, happy to announce that I did finish the 3 whiskey smokers, and I was calling them 50 cents, $5, and $50 whiskey smokers. I can't imagine anybody spending $50 on a whiskey smoker, so let's rein that back in a little bit, and we'll change the name to Good, Better, Best, and that's what the video is going to be titled Good, Better, Best. Now, because you guys are my preferred viewers, I don't know if that's the right way to say that or not, but if you tune into these live talks, these aren't lives, these are supposed to be live, but they aren't live because James is in the house again and Lisa can't get out here because it's cold and etc, etc. But because you guys, if you're watching me do these talks, I'm going to show you a sneak peek of the whiskey smokers. So the first one that I'm calling Good, and I ruined the finish on it just a touch when I actually used it with the torch that's way too big. And there's some hijinks in that video that I think you'll get a kick out of. But anyway, this is number 1. I'm wondering if you can see it, hoping you can see it in the camera. It is a V-carve, just simple V-carve with some backfill paint, etc. But that's number 1, made out of black walnut. And this is number 2, and this is a black walnut maple inlay. I'm hoping that's in focus. I wish I could get closer, but not being able to see the camera, I can't tell whether I'm in focus doing that or not. I don't have a nice screen somewhere. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Put a nice big screen up somewhere where I can tell that this is in focus when I bring things to you. But this proves my point about my process for inlay, V-carve inlay. I don't know how much more detail you could get than that on a project that's that small and have it come out almost flawless on long grain inlay. There are a few pieces missing here and there. There was little bitty pieces. I backfilled them with the old sanding and glue trick. You wouldn't have noticed if I didn't tell you. But that's number 2. And number 3, well, you'll just have to watch the video to see that. It's going to be out tomorrow. Good, Better, Best whiskey smokers. I really encourage you to watch it. I hope you do. I hope you enjoy it. Something else. I guess I can't show you, but I made some pipe clamp stands. I saw some on the internet, social media. They're all over the place. I'm sure you've all saw them. Their legs and stuff. So I made my own version of that. I don't really want to show it because I'm not trying to steal that guy's thunder. He's trying to sell them and make money. And if he does, good for him. But I produced a set of 4 of those for a little over $7 compared to the $32 price tag that's on them on the interweb. So we're not going to do that. Still working on projects that are too big for your CNC. I've been saying I'm going to do a ruler for James, and I am going to do that, but I'm thinking I might do a different project than that for what, you know, doing something bigger than your CNC can handle, because that's pretty straightforward and everybody seems to do those. Now I use Maker Plus. Maker Plus has the ability to shoot, I can't think of the name of the process. I think it's tiling. well, forgive me for not being able to remember, but it'll basically take any size project that you want. And this is Carveco. I don't know that other software can do this, but it'll take any size project within the parameters of your machine. If your machine will do a 4-foot wide piece of plywood, it doesn't really matter. You can cut this project into pieces that are 1 foot square if you wanted to, and you could have a mural that covered this whole wall. Carveco has the ability to do that with Carveco Maker Plus. Pretty cool feature. So that's why I'm kind of thinking, do I really want to go with just a straightforward ruler, or do I want to make something, you know, Leighton did a video, and in that video he had a fox's head. It was like an Indian headdress, Native American headdress with a fox in the center of it. And I told him once before that I was going to do that, and I had never done it, but I'm really leaning towards it because I really liked the image. It was a cool image. Yeah, we've got Dan's thing right over there. I'm dying to show it to you, but I can't. I don't want to ruin the surprise for Dan. Clamps to that. Made those. Got those done last weekend. And I know there were some other things that I got accomplished that I've been trying to get finished, but I can't off the top of my head think of what they are. But I encourage you to watch that video tomorrow. I'm asking you to watch it. I think you'll enjoy it. I go through the process of making these 3 things, and if you ever want to make a whiskey smoker, I do show it in action at the end of the video. So thanks for tuning into this talk, and as always, like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you, everybody.